and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another full review episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, you know how we do, so let's just go ahead and do it. Let me move that out of the way before it gets messed up. Like, I don't care, because I'm going to replace it anyways. So today's full review episode is going to be with the Hennessy VSOP, which is the very superior Old Pale Cognac. This is, no, it's on the back side. So this is the 375, coming in at 40% alcohol by volume. It is imported by Moet Hennessy out of New York, New York, produced and bottled by Ya Hennessy & Co. Pull it out of the screen real quick. Anyway, getting back in there. Yeah, it's from Cognac, France. They're Cognac, Champagne, a few other names that are very familiar to people here in the U.S. They name it out of the place where they make it. So, anything else on there? Government warning, don't need it. It's not necessarily a laser code, but I guess kind of, sort of, whatever. Don't want to scan that freaking QR code, so let's go ahead and let's get this pour on, shall we? So, we've gotten back into some Cognac. We just fell in love with Armagnac and wanted to give Cognac another fair shot. So, let's just go ahead and pass this right quick. So, I do a 3-part series to my reviews. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you, because that's what we do. Part 2, drink it down halfway. 375s go a little bit faster, so it's not even probably a whole week, and it's ready to go. But I drink it down halfway, put the cap back on it, put it on the shelf for about a week. While it's sitting there, I go online, try and find out as much as possible. We'll come back, we talk about it, I will score it, continue to drink it, because part 3, final pour episode, thusly named, we'll have the final pour in the glass, compared to the first pour off the rip, and everything in between. So while we're here, we're going to break out Mr. Randy's handy dandy whiskey color scale. Probably going to need a new name for that. We're going to start using it for cognac and stuff. So off screen, baby, this is dark. Ooh. Alright, so it is kind of hard to see it coming through. It's somewhere between Oloroso Sherry and Old Oak. That's pretty dark. It's pretty thick. Oh, it does smell so beautiful on the nose. I don't have any notes on that. It smells. It smells like a wine, like a red wine. It's got a really deep, rich, red ripe fruit, like maybe like a stewed plums, stewed apple. I don't think there's any apple, but like maybe like one of those really tart red apples, the real dark ones. Some dark plum, stewed dark plum. It's very nice on the nose. Only has a very small hint of ethanol now that it's gotten halfway down. Let's get on the palate. Yes, that's nice. Here we are. So again, the first third of the bottle, it's going to be tight. It's going to be a little... I hate using these words because it gives them how to relay it to you. It's not really harsh, but it's slightly rough. I do really need to find a better word because it's a little intense. Let's say that. It's a little too intense, but it is off the rip. Once you get about down past the shoulders here, it's gonna relax. It's gonna loosen up. And right here is where it's gonna tell you everything you need to know about what's in that glass. It's got some good viscosity. It is somewhat light oiliness. Mm. It's got some staunch on it. Not too intense, but good presence. It does taste like a very deeply rich, like a red grape, almost like a sour red grape. So sometimes when you have a grape plant, little vine of grapes, and then my thing went off. Fantastic. Grandpa had a little stretch of vine, and it takes a couple of years, or at least his did. It took a couple of years, different seasons and harvests of those grapes for those grapes to actually start to get to a point where you would pick them off the vine and eat them. First couple of years they were up there and they started, producing grapes. They were sour. And you got to sort of fine tune the soil and how much water and stuff like that. And you have to work it. It's not something that just really grows wild. I mean, it can, but you got to tweak it to make it more palatable for, human palates. Plenty of animals will eat that stuff. Had to throw this netting, this like kind of netting over it. The birds would not want to mess with the netting. So on the palate, yeah, like I said, there's this nice, deep, rich, darker side, a little bit staunchy, which compared to the Cavassier, Cavassier is lighter, a little bit on the crisper side, where this is a deeper, richer, bottom-rounded Hennessy. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go ahead and do so while you're there. That way, all these videos will come to you. And I'm going to go ahead and do this finish. That was a bit heavy-handed with that finish. So with the Hennessy, I get some kind of like numbing sensation on the roof of the mouth. A little bit less so on the tongue. I get some gums. I said a gum's probably a 2. Where the tongue is also a 2. The roof of the mouth is like a 3. The cheeks are trying to push up to a 2. I don't think it's going to make it. There is some... It's slow rolling. It's slow building up. The heat in the back, but it's getting there now. It's getting to a 3. And I think it's going to surpass the 3. Just a little bit surpass that 3 mark. Finish is a little... it's a little uneasy. I'm not too sure what to think about that. I didn't get any of that kind of sensation on the first half of this bottle. It's got some really deep, resonating sort of like warmth in the background. It's a good 3. All right, so let's put a score on it, shall we? Oh, I didn't say we totally skipped the first top of this whole thing. So Cavassier, I'm on the wrong one. I turned it back on, and what did you do? What did you do? Oh, there it is. I was supposed to do the Cavassier first, but good thing none of that information pertained to that. The Hennessy, very superior old pale. They use copper pot stills, and they use 60 different eau de vie, different types of grapes and stuff for the spirit. They use different types of spirit, or it's a blend. To say what it is they source it from different areas and different things, so they kind of blend it. VSOP 4 is a minimum of 4 years, so it has to be at least 4 years old. They use French oak barrels. I think that's what kind of puts me off of some of these, is that they go heavy-handed with the French oak barrels, and I don't like it. That's why I think I'm not liking the finish on this one. So they started their VSOP in 1817. It was, what's the word? It was certified by King George IV. So this is kind of, Hennessy, this is kind of old stuff. Cognac is old too. It's just like Armagnac. It's all wine, and all that stuff is like mad old. Much older than, most of the nations that are here today. I paid $30.30 out the door for this 375 milliliter. Where did I get these from? Oh, my local specs. Yeah, they're my local specs. 40% ABV. Cognac is double distilled, while Armagnac is single distilled. There are some Armagnac that are double distilled, but there's like very soft parameters that they go by. You can still call it an Armagnac, you can still call it Cognac. It all kind of falls into the family line, so it's kind of whatever goes. So yeah, on the nose I got vanilla, clove. There's my notes: vanilla, clove, cinnamon, toasted oak, apricot. On the palate, yeah, I did get some heavy-handed grapes, some slight honey and caramel. That was that weird sort of marzipan or marmalade sort of thing going on. I think it's more like marzipan. Vanilla, oak. Yeah, plum. Yep, see, yeah, all the notes was there. I was on the wrong page. What did we score it? We didn't score it. Oh, that's right. We got caught up and got messed up. Okay, so put a score on it. Hennessy VSOP. I'm going to give this a, for Cognac. Keep in mind we are in the column of Cognac, category of Cognac. I'm going to give this one a weak 4 out of 5. I think it's pretty good. I think it goes pretty parallel to the Cavassier VSOP, but there's that difference. You got one that's more on the darker side and one that's more on the lighter side. And it just depends on what you want to drink now, I guess, because I can't really say which one I like better, because I think that small the thing is going to be very much so independently. It's going to be whatever you want. You can drink it. You need something a little bit, heavy, a little bit more deeper ended richness, or you want something a little bit lighter, a little bit easier to drink. I don't know. Some people drink different types of stuff because it's the spur of the moment. Okay, let's move on. My fair price for this. Man, these things are going to get expensive from here on out. Hennessy XO, I think, is my next one, as well as the Cavassier. We just started the Remy Martin, and I like that one. I don't want to say it just yet, but I got to get back into that Remy Martin. Cavassier is tomorrow. We're going to do the Cavassier tomorrow, and then I think the Remy Martin is going to be a few days after that. But yeah, my fair price, gee whiz, $30 for this bottle out the door. You'd have to really be into it to pay that much for this little bottle. But then again, I mean, I'm paying some stupid prices for Armagnac. Let's not talk about Scotch. Moving on. So would I buy this again? No. I'm going to make a run through Hennessy to a certain extent. Maybe stop at XO, because it gets seriously stupid expensive. And then the Cavassier probably the same way. I'll probably do one more of each, and then I'll be done with them. We still got a couple expressions from Remy Martin to try out. We've got a few other Armagnacs, and we're going to dabble in some non-known cognacs for sure. But I'm going to have to do some more research up front, just to sort of guide me, so I don't pay like $60-something for a bottle of cognac. It's just gonna. So there it is. In the comment section, I'd like to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? What do you think about Hennessy? What's your favorite VSOP, XO? Anyway, there it is. Thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. We'll call it a good one.